Hi there, Chef here. Just an update regarding yesterday, and I just felt it was right to just post this at this moment. Yesterday was an absolutely amazing day. Without doubt, the best day I've had on a personal journey, and the best day that the business has had. I had such heartfelt, positive response from just helping those people that I felt I had to, because obviously it was World Mental Health Day, and mental health is a lack of confidence, it's a lack of belief, it's those people who are struggling just like anybody else. If you're a professional businessman or a professional sportsman, or just everyday Joe out there who's struggling because of the lack of belief. That's why I felt it was so important to put my message across. And to be honest, I opened myself up to a whole host of things in the articles that I put, things that my family didn't even know about, but I had absolute trust and faith that it was the right thing to do. I had the article in Get Surrey, the online paper, and from that, business has turned around, business has come my way. And I felt quite awkward reading that. I felt quite apprehensive about the way they decided to put it about, trying to commit suicide and this stuff. And then I had the Radio Jackie interview in Guildford. Sorry, not Radio Jackie, Radio Eagle in Guildford. And then it was like an hour long or whatever it was. And then I listened back to what they had put online of my interview, and again that was quite difficult for me to listen to, because I was open and I was frank, and then on the hour, every 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, there was little snippets of me, and there's my name, and the kids going, "Geez, Daddy, you're on the radio." And whilst I say I found it difficult, I think that the thing that I was open and I was frank, and I think it resonated with a lot of people. And I think maybe this is why people follow me, or people kind of feel drawn to me, the fact that I am open, that I am frank. And when it comes to our journeys of self-empowerment and confidence, you have to be open, you have to be frank, and you have to be accepting that sometimes you're going to go into places that you've stored away for a long time, and you don't want to acknowledge. But not acknowledging and holding those things back, and you're never getting rid of them. You're thinking about things that have held you back, or past failures that I've talked about. You're never going to move forward. You're not acting in the now. And it was just an amazing day. I felt so empowered. I just felt amazing that I had the ability from where I was to share my message, and how it touched so many people. And there's people out there. I had a phone call from an old school friend who, she knows who she is. I won't name her because she didn't want to post anything online, but you know who you are. And she was in tears, and I was in tears driving on the way to school. I felt so choked up because she said it had affected her to the point where it resonated, and she felt compelled to have to give me a call. And this is when we talk about the motion creates an emotion. So the motion of me putting myself out there created such an emotion in this individual, who I haven't seen for 20, 25 years, or whatever it might be. And we're just chatting away because it resonated with her. And the motion of picking up the phone and saying to people, I think it's important that people understand my journey, created such a positive emotion in other people that it resonated, that it rung true, that they understood where I was coming from, that people started to contact me. And literally, the turnaround has been phenomenal. And all I can say is that if you believe enough, and if you want things to change, if you truly want things to change for the better, and if you're prepared to put the work in, and it's not like going back to university and doing your dissertation and stuff like that, nothing like that. But if you're prepared to do the practicing, and do your affirmations, and do your chanting, and take yourself away from negativity, and work really hard at something, it does make the difference. And from where I was to where I am now, it's like a story I wouldn't even thought. There's no way I'd have thought, God, I open a paper, there's Shafiq. Christ, I look online, there's Shafiq top of the Google search with my article. There's Shafiq on the radio every hour. From feeling I was worth nothing, from being told I was worth nothing, to being told that I'm useless, to being told that you've had a mental breakdown and Christ, pull yourself up, and how long are you going to be off ill for? God Almighty, we don't want him back in the business. I didn't choose to have a mental breakdown. I didn't choose to be struggling as I was. But what I chose to do was do something about it. And I absolutely guarantee that if you choose to do something about it, and if you leave yourself open to the ways that we talk and the ways that we empower people and coach people, then the before and afters in your life will be unimaginable. They will be so much better. You'll be in much better place. You'll be so enthused, so enthusiastic, so energized, and so positive. And all you'll attract is positivity. The people around you will be positive. The people around you will be complimentary, and you'll just work off each other. You know, you're like a Catherine wheel going round and round and round, keeping momentum. But rather than fading out, you're just going and going and going and just giving off massive brightness and enthusiasm and energy as a Catherine wheel does. So a huge thank you, just to wrap up now, a huge thank you for everyone's support, for liking and sharing. It does work. It absolutely does work, my coaching and empowerment, and you know, it just shows how I've been at the absolute lows to where I was yesterday. And today's been another fantastic day communicating with people who want to sort of get in contact with me regarding my coaching. But it only happens because I wanted it to, and it only happens because I believed to, and it only happened because I put out the positive vibrations. You know, I am the power of I am every day in every way. I am successful, I am wealthy, I am empowered, I am fulfilled. I am striving for success and wealth and health and opulence. You practice this every day and you believe it, and those ripples go out. The energy, the mental picture comes out, and it comes back to you of interest. So stay positive, stay strong, stay supporting the channel and myself, and I trust you have a good day, and I look forward to rejuvenating and reinvigorating and motivating you during the week. All right, take care. Thanks again for all your support. Thank you. Bye.